Hi guys, Car Spartan 2.0, also known as SNB here. Welcome back to the video. Now it's time to begin the 5th of the It's time to begin the next tournament shipments. And we had only 2 new colors in this squad. You've seen them in the very early parts of this tournament. Anyway, let's get started. Oh, and by the way, there's one character in here that almost never took part before. You guys probably had not seen this one in this series before. And so yeah, that's in it too. Now let's take a look at them. With the 4% Cobra R, that's his first color, that Lamborghini Aventador finally came back to where it belongs. Hopefully it will not get stolen ever again. His Man of Steel is a character card. We'll have Honor the Soul. That's a new color in this blend. Portrait Island T3R, that's Rex Tape. And Portrait Island Turbo. So, you guys, here we go. Okay, then. And Rexy. He's moving on. Well, as any others, they're done. Well, about these in there. After that Lambo, it's going directly in there with the rest of the exotics. Let's move on to the next group. Okay then, Chevy Core Daytona, put in a career for first color. 9 Chevy C10 Stat Side, 1950 Chevy 100 as the Strutka. Dodge Challenger S58 and a Lotus Type 49. Here we go. Porsche! Another Porsche to be exact. The Nightland Carrera is going on. Again. And well, that's the end of the others. They're done. In the bin to go. Let's move on to the next group. Okay, then we have a B-New CSI with a custom body on it, and also this is the first color. Lower HGs, Subaru SVI, added for Ardo, State 1.5 Formula, and Acura NSX GT, the track car variant. Here we go. Oh, wow, you saw that one. That's a close one there. 5 Formula. This recently got ahead of Audi and won that one. I did not expect to see that. Alright, moving on. The next group. Okay then, Land Rover 90, 68, America, Hemi, Cuba Fastback, 2011 Chevy SS Custom, 1967 Fire Custom, the Tune Motherfucking Beetle, and a Beetle Entry GTR. So here we go. Here's the Camaro once again. Well, that's the end of the others. They're done. Moving on to the next group. Okay, now, the cut of Volkswagen Vanagon, like 80 show El Camino there, 1918 from a GT convertible, R, Chevy T3 Corvette, and a 1961 Jaguar E-Type. One of the most legendary sports cars ever made. Here we go. Type R from Honda. Well, that hatchback is moving on. Again. Well, here's our final group. Before we move on to the next part of this one. Alright then, 240Z was out of a Nissan over here. Well, this Nissan is called the Nissan Fairlane Z. They look the same, but a lot of differences between the two. And 3 E30 for a taxi cab. First car for Nissan Skyline R30 and a Porsche Panamera 4S. This is one of the high performance versions. Alright, here we go. Okay, that being an E30 M3. Alright, that one's going on. Well, that's the end of those. They are done. Now we're ready to move on to the next part. So let's get on to the track right now. Here we go. Pontiac Fiber Formula! That's Pontiac is moving on again. Well, these two portraits are done. And now we'll get the other three. So, who will fit up against that Firebird? Let's find out. Type R. It's a muscle car versus a hatchback. Well, that's end of those two. And now it's time for part 3. Alright guys, the car with the most will be going in there. By the time a third and fifth will come out, because these two, we never seen them before. It's the other car that took part and that came in there. But not these two. Let's find out what happens. Type R. He's another one to go in there. But what happened that Firebird will take that win. Third and fifth is coming up. We don't know. We're about to find out right now, you guys. So, here we go. Now it's the Firebird. Third and fifth is coming up. And talk about that, you guys. It's a close finish between the two. So, who is going to be going in there? Is the Pontiac Fiber Formula or the green Honda R? Let's find out. The red Pontiac Fiber Formula! That's going in there for the first time. Even though it's not really brand new, I had this car for a long time. But it made in there over this time. Okay, guys, that's it. That's all my video for today. Now, I did let you guys know there is a little bit of rain in the forecast, but in the morning hours, though, that rain will start at the 9 a.m., so I will be able to go out. But a bigger storm will be coming our way Thursday night. Luckily, I'll be indoors at the time, and when that happens. Okay, guys, that's the wrap of this plan. I'll see you all tomorrow for my next set of videos. See you tomorrow, everyone. Good night.